He wants to know any tips for a coverage-style defense. And I think we talked a little bit about that earlier, Gibbs, what people are doing. 3-4 odd, the cover 4 drop show 2.
We'll give you 2 tips here. I would give you cover 4 drop show 2 by default. Call that. You don't need to do anything. That will give you great coverage. I don't go any further than that. That's where you go. That's your home. You could call that every single play of the game, and you should be able to have a somewhat of a good chance of winning against certain people. When you get to a better competition, they'll know specific ways to beat it. But if you want more advanced for coverage, I really am big on like a big dime.
Yeah.
I'm really big on a soft squat cover 2. So in this instance, it'd be like a Tampa 2 from Big Dime 236. I'm really big on it. And the reason for it is something we talked about on last week's show, but breaking down here, great coverage. From this, what I would want to have you do is put 2 hard flats on both sides of the field.
Okay. So Y down on the right stick.
Nope. I want you to stay
with the soft squats on the outs, or stay with the
quick audible right. Just hit quick audible right. It's so now it's soft squats. It's actually cover 2 stink.
Gotcha.
Which sometimes it's Tampa 2. But put the outside linebackers that are pass rushing. Put them in hard flats.
These 2 cats.
Yep. Hard flat.
There you go.
And then Suggs on hard flat.
There you go.
Now you need to blitz somebody. So you can blitz Mosley Userum. His first step will be in, which will hurt your coverage a little bit. But you could also blitz. You could say, like, okay, I don't worry as much about Allen because I'm worried about the sale concept on the left.
Right.
So you blitz you blitz this guy right here. You blitz Suggs.
Right.
You take away that soft squat or that hard flat on the left, and then you user the middle linebacker in the middle of the field because you want to rush 3 guys and you don't want your user to be hurt. Mm-hmm. But this type of coverage, I'm really big on it, and I think it's a really effective way to have good coverage this year. You have the soft squats and the hard flat is going to take away the most popular passing concept you're going to see this year, which is sail. You take away a lot of people running outs on the outside. The soft squats are going to take away the outs.
Right.
The soft squats are going to take away corners. Your responsibility from the cover 2 in this instance is to not get beat vertically in the seam.
That's all you got to do. That's all you got to worry about.
You give up everything underneath.
Right, and remember, you're asking for about a specific coverage style defense. That means rush 3. It means you have the ability on one side to at least have a Mabel. You got a user across the middle, and then you have at least 1, potentially 2 other hooks with it. So this is some pretty good defense.
Well, just right here, like, let me just explain this, right? We just talked about how post is a great play, and my base setup from post. This completely locks it. The only route that really will beat this is the route to Cooks.
Right.
Nothing else will be open on this play. Lewis, if you go deep right away, Lewis will be open.
Yeah.
But if you kind of hover under Lewis a little bit, let him run into the vertical, the hook on the left side, and then you drop the Cooks, this play is shut down.
So I would use Allen, come back on Lewis, and then try and get deep to Cook there.
That is where you're going to get beat. Right. That is where your responsibility on this play is to always go deep. But when you go back in instant replay, we just talked about how much we love that play out in that scheme. I mean, this would be the starting blueprint to beat it. Look at the right side of the field. Locked. Who are you throwing to? You're not throwing to that route over there.
Look how many resources, though, it does take to stop sale.
Well,
you don't need that
get
guy.
rid of the hook.
You don't need that
you don't
guy.
need the hook. You don't need the hook.
But still.
But the soft squat and the hard flat eat it alive. Now, on the left side of the field, like I said, the route to the halfback, gets a little sketchy there. He'll beat you. But the corner doesn't get open on the left side, and then you only have to worry about the deep post. The deep post is the last part, and I mean, you have to defend it, right?
Right.
So I would probably say the way you'd set this up is you play go back to the cover 2. So you would take the left slot corner over Hogan. I would man him up on Cooks. Right now, I drop the hard flats.
Bam.
And I would user the middle linebacker. So now, with this setup here, you only have to, as long as your slot corner, you have confidence that he's going to hang with him.
Drag angle.
You only have it's a drag.
Drag will run into trouble. Yeah. You got to stop it at first.
Yeah, but your job is to defend Lewis. Take him away. Okay. Like that could beat you, but you have to get that's Cooks on him.
Is deadly.
It's a good route. That's Cooks on him. So you know what you might do is you might man up the weak side hook. There's a setup in there that stop it, but you're getting to see the next level of like, okay, how do I start stopping all these things? It's a chess match, though.
Chess match. That's a good coverage defense. Remember, if you're new and you've never really played before, the 3-4 odd, cover 4, drop show 2 should help. It's got the contains, good rush, 3-man. This is the big dime 2-3-6. This is all from the Ravens defensive playbook. Then last week we broke down how to blitz from the Ravens defense 3-3-5. So lots of good stuff there. You can go back, check it out on youtube.com/sgibbs, youtube.com/ZFarls. You can find that there. That's a coverage defense. Oh, you only rush 2.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a coverage defense. And then there's blitz defense as well. All right, let's go to the next question in the mailbag. This